All right, everybody, welcome back to my DVD and Blu Ray collection video, part 5. I can't really make the longest videos with this new app that I got here. I really got to break it down individually just because I don't really have enough space on my phone to do longer videos, so I apologize for that, but I appreciate you guys keep tuning in on these videos here. We're just kind of moving along now. This is part 2 of all my other Blu-rays. So we started with the Marvel and the DC, and now this is just going to be a collection of all my just random titles of all genres. So we're going to kind of continue on here with the next one on the list. Before I do that, just wanted to let you know that my son came over today. Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up?
How's it going?
Some bag of chips.
All right, bag of chips. All right, so yeah. So anyways, we'll go ahead and continue on here. So picking up where we left off here, E.T. Really good movie to have on Blu-ray. This movie was actually the #1 movie in the world the year I was born, 1982. So kind of cool to have on Blu-ray, just for that purpose. Yeah, really good movie. Everybody loves E.T. Definitely a classic. All right, now here we go with the Expendables. I really love these movies. I think it's such an awesome idea for movies because, being the big 80s action fan that I am, it's so cool. It was like, I look at these movies as like a dream come true for people like me, that come from the 80s and really into 80s action movies. It's so cool to kind of have like another movie come out like the 80s. You don't think that we're ever going to see that again. Because the 80s have come and gone, and then all of a sudden, here we go, another type of movie series that is just like the movies from the 80s. You get all the stars from the 80s, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, just all the people from the 80s, and I think these are just really, entertaining movies. I love them. I love all 3 of them. Happy to have these on Blu-ray. Now, of course, here's Expendables 2. This is where Van Damme came into the mix. Thought he played an awesome villain in this movie, but another really awesome film in the series. And then, of course, Expendables 3, which was just as good. Of course, there's talks about an Expendables 4. It's kind of in the works right now. I've heard rumors about Hulk Hogan possibly joining up, so should be pretty cool. But yeah, just like I said, I love these movies, and definitely had to have them on Blu-ray. All right, another top favorite of mine, of course, Face Off. This is the Steelbook edition. But really good movie. It's kind of cool. Just the whole concept of, both actors, Travolta and Cage, both being able to play the good and the bad guy. I just thought that was a really unique concept for a movie. I heard a long time ago, I read a story that originally it was the first attempt at having Stallone and Schwarzenegger in a movie together. I don't know if these rumors were true, but that's kind of like what they wanted to do originally, is what I heard. And then for whatever reason, it didn't work. I don't know how that would have worked size-wise, especially height. Anyway, yeah, this is a really good movie, and I found a really good deal in this Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition. I think this was only like $5, so yeah, had to pick that up on Blu-ray. Next, we got Fargo. I just love this movie. Another one of those movies I could just watch over and over and over. I like the Coen brothers. I think they do really good work, really different work. You can tell just by watching the movie, the style of movie that it's a Coen brothers movie. And this is really good. No exception with this one. I love this movie. I like how they really play off the whole based on a true story thing when it really is not whatsoever. It's loosely based on certain facts of things that went down, but like completely different. But when you read in the featurette, I think it's in here. I think there's a featurette in here. Yeah, there is. When you hear from the Coen brothers, they talk about, when they asked, why did you say that this is based on true story when it's not? And their answer to that was simply, because we could. Because there's nothing saying that we couldn't say that. So, but anyway, this is a really good movie. I had on this on Blu-ray. And here we go, another John Hughes classic from the 80s. Of course, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Who doesn't love this movie? I found a really good deal on this, and it wasn't any movie that I wasn't intentionally trying to buy on Blu-ray, but then when I seen the price of it, I had to pick it up. But really good movie. This movie's just... next one, of course, here is Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket. And there it goes. This isn't exactly working. So, yeah, I really like this movie. Between this and Platoon, this one was always my favorite. I like the whole, the boot camp sequence, in the beginning of the movie. I thought one of my favorites, favorite segments of the movie. But this was just really good. Vincent D'Onofrio, I really like him. Yeah, I was happy to own this movie on Blu-ray. So really good transfer. All right, next I got Ghost. This is just definitely just a top of the line movie, of course. As you see right there, winner of 2 Academy Awards. Everybody loves this movie. Some people will kind of look at it as a chick flick, but I mean, just only has chick flick elements to it. But obviously, everybody knows that it's not. And being a big Patrick Swayze fan, I got a few of his movies on Blu-ray, and I thought this was an excellent performance by him, and of course Whoopi Goldberg as well. But this is just another really entertaining movie. I've loved this movie for years. All right, next we got my Ghostbuster collection. I found this for a pretty good deal at Walmart one day. I was kind of thinking about getting Ghostbusters on Blu-ray, but then all of a sudden one day I was at Walmart and I seen this, and I was like, wow, this is a really cool set. I think this was only like $17. And I would say it's just a really good deal. But it's nice. It's got a nice hard cover. It's like a booklet. You open it up here and you got like a little book attached to it with a lot of facts of the movie and some good pictures and stuff in here. And then of course there's the 2 movies individually, and an awesome transfer on this as well. But yeah, really happy to have Ghostbusters on Blu-ray. Definitely another top favorite series of movies of mine. All right, so the next movie we got here is Godzilla. This is the 2014 film. It came out last year. I didn't really like this movie. To be honest with you, I only really bought this because last year I was Black Friday shopping, and to be honest with you, it was like brand new at the time. And on Black Friday was $1. Yeah, seriously, $1 for a brand new movie that just came out. So I was thinking, I'm like, hey, this movie just came out. It's $1 on Blu-ray. I mean, I'll buy it. I've never been a big Godzilla fan. I don't really own any other Godzilla movies. I've been thinking about getting the can't remember what year it came out, the Matthew Broderick version that came out years ago. I was thinking about getting that on DVD because I kind of like that one. But again, like I said, never been a huge Godzilla fan, but since I found this for $1, I figured I'd give it a shot. And my son, I remember he had mentioned he had watched it at a friend's house one night, and he said it was actually pretty good, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But I watched, and I don't know, I wasn't crazy about it or anything. It's cool for what it is, but hey, $1. I mean, and next one here is Hook, another top favorite of mine. One of the best Peter Pan movies ever made, I think. I wasn't really a fan of that other one that came out, Peter Pan. It came out, I think, like 8 years ago. And then, of course, there's that new one that is, I think, in theaters right now, coming to DVD Blu Ray in like January, I think. But it's just called Pan. I don't know. It seems like all the other ones that I watch, I don't really like. Of course, I like the Disney cartoon version, which I don't own. I should be owning that. But I really like this one. This is definitely the best story. I think it's really interesting. I like what they did with it, how they kind of changed up the story a little bit and kind of brought him back, showed him growing up, growing up in real life, and then goes back to Neverland and forgets everything. I just thought it was a cool idea for a movie. And yeah, it's just a really entertaining movie. I could watch this over and over.
It would be cool to have Pan too, because that's his Hook, and then the movie was a Pan.
That's a really good point. Maybe I'll get it. We'll see. All right, next we got Independence Day. Another top favorite movie of mine. Definitely in the top 10. I'm pretty excited to hear about the sequel they got coming out. It's been talked about for a very long time. Sad to hear Will Smith is not coming back, but it sounds like pretty much everybody else is coming back. All the main ones from this movie, but that I think is going to be out next year. So looking forward to seeing that. But I really love this movie. It's just, I mean, the cast in this movie is just excellent. This was just an all-around really good movie, and I could just watch this over and over and over. So I had to own this on Blu-ray. All right, next we got the most recent addition to my Blu-ray collection, the Jurassic Park collection. Just picked this up recently. The most recent movie that was just released, Jurassic World Part 4. I didn't really have a big interest in seeing it, although it did break box office records. The top grossing box office film for the opening weekend in history. And another one of those movies that my son had seen first, and I didn't own it at the time, and his mom did, and we borrowed it and took it home and watched it together. And I thought it was awesome. It was so good. We watched it like 3 times that weekend, and it's just such a really good movie. I was never a huge fan of the Jurassic Park series. I owned the first 3 in a DVD box set, and then after seeing Part 4 and how good it was and how much I loved it, I seen this set at Walmart, and I just had to pick this up. This was just an awesome set, and you know it's been years since I've seen the first 3 Jurassic Parks, so I'm definitely going to sit down and kind of watch them all, just to kind of get more caught up to date with them again. It's been so long, but I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so again, it comes in one of those really nice hard booklets that I like. I really like when they do that with Blu-ray collections. They put them in these really nice hardcover books. But we'll go ahead and open this up. And in this collection here, here's the first one. The movie slide out on the side. So some pretty sweet pictures in here. And then we got Jurassic Park, the first one, again on 3D. Even though I don't have a 3D player, it's just nice to have it for the collection. Maybe one day I'll get a 3D player. I'm sure these movies are awesome on Blu-ray. Then we got, of course, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 2 on Blu-ray. And then we got Jurassic Park 3 on Blu-ray. And, of course, the new one, Jurassic World.
And what I like about this movie is the old ones, I watched them with my mom. They are pretty good, but they all look kind of a little bit more fake. But this one, Jurassic World, they look totally real.
All right. So there you have it. That's my son's opinion on the movie. So we got Jurassic World here, and we got Jurassic World 3D. So you get the first film and the fourth film on 3D, extra 3D versions. So there's that, and then we got a cool little, in the back here, it shows all the movie posters and all the years they came out. And then we flip this over to the back. Welcome to Jurassic Park. So a really awesome set. Really happy to have this on Blu-ray now. Looking forward to watching all the films again. Happy to have this on Blu-ray.